Tips to become a stay-at-home mom. My boyfriend and I are nearly the exact same place in our careers. Our income is basically the same, in the top 10% of earners. He keeps mentioning our combined earning potential in the future and buying properties. I've told him that my career is not number one. Starting a family is. And I'm planning to step back from my career soon. On my income, I knew that I could support a family. I'd feel even more comfortable knowing the partner I'm supporting could re-enter the workforce if times G. Tough out with a strong salary, which would be the case for him if he supports me and our future children. If one of us puts our career as number one, that person could easily double their income in the next 5 years. I don't have the energy or desire for what that would take though, especially knowing that after all that effort, I'd need to drop out of the workforce to have kids. So it makes more sense for him to prioritize his career. Due to a chronic condition, expected pregnancy and PP to take a toll on my body. So it's realistic that I might not even make it to my maternity leave. How do I make sure we're on the same page about this without coming off as a gold digger? We're at a point where we're talking about marriage and kids in the next year. So I want to make sure that we have the same vision. Or break up and I'll find someone who does. Edit. We don't live together, but he's buying a house on his own that I'll likely move into soon. Comments. If he makes as much money as you say, he must be intelligent enough to figure out that you make plenty of money on your own. If he says you're a gold digger, he's either stupid or mean. That said, you are both refusing to hear the other person. He's got $signs in his eyes while you're telling him about how you want to step back and prioritize your family. If you want him to hear you, you're going to have to be more blunt. The day I told my dad I'd met my husband, he went on a rant about how I shouldn't get married and have kids. I should travel and go on adventures and prioritize my career and live the life he wished he had. I had heard it all 100 times from him, but on this day, it was no longer hypothetical. I finally just loudly told him that's not what I want. I want to get married and have babies and be boring. It's impossible to misunderstand that statement, and it finally shut him up. You'll need to find your own version of this. But if you're stating your goals pretty clearly and he's not hearing you, then you need to be much more obvious. All that said, he's also trying to tell you something. He wants to be a power couple. He has basically said this verbatim, at least to the extent that you've stated your desires. He may not be up for supporting a SAHM. You need to listen to him when he says this as well. Both of you need to stop dancing around the fact that you're picturing very different lives and hashing this out.